Sup guys, it's TheYetiNinja here. I'm here to bring you your 6th modding tutorial. And in this tutorial, I'll be teaching you how to have your block drop an item, just like how lots of ores do. And so to do this, I actually want to teach you a few things before we get onto that. Now you see here we have block.java, yeah? And it's one big class with standard sort of like settings. It's a block, you can break it, and you can do a few things with it. You can set a light value and etc. Yeah, set a light value, set a opacity. You can disable stats. I don't know what that does. Never mind. But yeah, so it's got all the like standard stuff. And then, if you look here, you see block chest, and this is all the other code to make the block actually a chest. So like when you right click on it, it becomes a chest. Yes. And block container. I think that's the same. Yeah, okay, sorry, that's the same. And then it extends, yeah, block glass, so it's, you know, changes it slightly just to make it work for a glass block. Block ore, this, you see, all the block ores, it's the standard blocks, along with this being overridden, yes? And it's the same with a lot of stuff, actually. It's the same with an item. If you see here, item, and it's got item cloth, which extends it, item call extends item cloth extends, item block, which probably extends item. So it's basically just a lot of extending of one main class, which I think was very clever because it organizes things quite nicely, I think. So yeah, what's you going to have to do to have your block drop an item? Same thing. We're going to have to create another block which extends block so that we can customize it to allow us to have it drop item. So let's go here, go new class, and we're just going to call it block Amazonite or yeah, block Amazonite because it's shorter. Okay. And we just want this to extend block, yes? And now we just want to create our constructor. And we just want to go block Amazonite. Okay. And in this constructor, you actually want to super two ints. So in here, you actually want to put an argument. So int I, which will be the ID, and int j, which will be the block index in texture. Oh, sorry. Got a bit of a snotty nose today. If you see here, I equals block ID, and then somewhere along here it'll say j equals block index in texture. But yeah. So there we go. That's what you want to do. So you just want to super I and j, yes, and voila. Now you can also do something else. If you want to, you can actually, if you see here, you see new block 150 0, and then we say material.sand. I've actually changed this to all Amazonite, by the way. You can actually remove this if you want to, because you don't want to put it in every one. I'm pretty sure if you look in block.java, Notch doesn't actually put them in most of them. See new block sand, just some IDs and a number for most of them actually. So you can actually go here, and the reason he does that is because he puts the material in here. So he goes material, and we actually want it to be rock, and that is what will get rid of our error. And there you go, we delete that, and voila. Now, if we look in block core, how does it actually get to drop IDs? Well, it has a method here called public int ID dropped, and it says here, overrides net microsources block.id dropped. So it's in block, and if we go command F for ID dropped, see, there's that method. So we just want to copy that method. Come on, copy, and one paste, and we just want to say return mod underscore test block, because remember that's where our test block is, that's where we've actually created our block, and we want it to drop our gem. And we don't want to say dot block ID. We actually want to say dot shifted index because it's an item, yes? And voila. And just because, let me do that. And voila. And just remember to import your Java util random. And that's all you actually have to do. And so now, if we try and break our AmazonIt block, you'll notice two things. Number one, we won't actually be able to break it. We'll have to actually make our pickaxe because we've said it's a material rock, yeah? Another thing is it'll drop our AmazonIt gem, yes? So let's test that out. Now the reason I'm getting this, yes, we actually have to make a new block AmazonIt now. We can't just make it a new block because then it'll be taking all the characteristics of a block. If we make it a new block AmazonIt, it'll be taking this extra addition called ID dropped. So shall we start? Yes, we shall. And voila. Let's just make this nice and big. And I've actually also changed the texture for our AmazonIt block, so it looks like an actual ore now. I hope you guys are happy with it. I won't. It took me forever. Well, no, it didn't actually really, but, you know. Right, so we've spawned in this world with lots of holes in it. It's a holy world. And, let's go searching for our block, shall we? I just want to get myself a pickaxe. Oh, there's a lot of promising stone there, so we can look there if we want to. And we have lots of chickens. And let's just take these two pieces of wood and go like that. Let's go like that. Oh wait, wood. I'm gonna need more wood anyway. Okay, that should be enough. Here we go. And now we just want and we're gonna make ourselves a pickaxe, so we can actually get our block. And I'll break one for you without the pickaxe, just to prove to you that it actually does work. And it's kind of a waste of a gem, I'd say, but you know. All right. And this looks like lots of promising stone. Let's check out that place, and we'll dig in there. Oh, okay. Nothing. Oh, that's a shame. Oh look, there we go. There's lots of our block there. I don't think if you remember, guys, but I made it so that like it would generate in patches as large as dirt patches under the ground. So there's quite a lot there. Yeah. Let's go to it now. It's gonna take a short while. I remember it's actually quite a soft block, so and it lights up. I remember that as well. Alright then, let's take this one. Now, if I try break it with my fist. Oh. Well, it still gets a sand sound because remember we put in, yeah, I know. I don't know if you remember, but we said, set step sound. And then we said, block dots, sand step. Sand footstep. Sand footstep, I think. Anyways, if we break it with our pickaxe, oh, you see, we got our gem. I just want to see if there's any more here. I didn't see, but look, you see, here's our gem, just fell out. And so voila, you see, that's how you get it to actually drop an item. And I know there are actually lots of tutorials which don't show you that, so I thought, okay, why don't I show you guys that? You know? Look, we're getting lots of our lovely gem. Right, anyways, thanks guys. In my next tutorial I'll actually go on to start making our tools, because you know how to make an item. You know how to make a block drop an item. So now how to make tools. And yeah, why don't we also make armor out of this later on. So, thanks for watching guys. Wait for my next tutorial. I'll be teaching you how to make tools. And, well, I hope you learned something and see you next time.